Chapter 17. Sloth. Sloth is to avoid exerting the mind and the body. It is to weaken the mind's authority over the body. It is to hide from struggle and to submit rather than resist. It is to take the easy way rather than the hard. It is to ignore purpose and step from the straight path. Sloth is laziness. The lazy man sins against himself. He refuses to learn how to grow wheat, ford the river, and climb the mountain. He refuses to perform acts that require an effort. He hides from struggle and denies himself the rewards that come from struggle. Struggle strengthens the mind and the body. Sloth slows the body's thoughts and movements. The lazy man refuses to exercise his body, so his bones grow brittle and his muscles grow soft. He refuses to exert his will, so the authority of his mind over his body diminishes. He refuses to heed his conscience and listen to his soul, so he forgets truth. He prefers instead to remain on the couch. Sloth drinks the body's life. The lazy man confuses the easy with the hard. Every time he retreats from an obstacle and rejects the opportunity to strengthen his mind and body, he adds another stone to the wall that stands between him and his purpose. Sloth denies him the straight path. The lazy man grows apathetic. He refuses to struggle because he believes struggle is futile, and so he accepts his own suffering and the suffering of others. He witnesses the abuse of children and says nothing. He remains silent in the face of injustice. He refuses to heed God's will and protect the weak. Apathy is the haven of the coward. Pity the lazy man who refuses to act righteously. He accepts vice and is thus tainted by vice. The corrupt and the silent share the same fate. Avoid confusing sloth with rest. God condemns the first and welcomes the second. Sloth is to waste time and weaken the body. Rest is to regain strength after a struggle undertaken and a purpose fulfilled. It is reward for righteous action. Strive for 5 days and rest for 2. The body needs to rest and sleep. It cannot walk forever. During the journey, it must sit down and appreciate the clouds and the trees. It must take time to love family and enjoy friendship. It must celebrate the events that deserve celebration, the births, the marriages, and the deaths. It must commemorate and honour the righteous deeds of others. It must enjoy God's creation and take time to stop and listen. An exhausted body cannot hear the mind and the soul. Sloth creates errors and mistakes. The lazy man lacks the will to complete tasks properly and leaves it to others to fix his mistakes. He wastes others' time and endangers those who rely upon him. He refuses to tie a rope tightly, so it comes undone and others fall. He nails one nail into a boat instead of 2, so the boat breaks apart and others drown. The lazy knot loosens, the lazy brick breaks. Sloth endangers life. Pity the lazy man who cannot be trusted to complete a task properly. He is unreliable and loses his friends because he loses their respect and trust. Pity the lazy man left alone to wallow in sloth. He has been deprived of the means to escape vice. It is easier to conquer vice with the help of others than alone. It is easier to climb over a wall with a ladder. God helps those who help each other.